Heavy rains are probably fast melting of snow or ice, ocean waves that come on shore, and too high temperature during a long period of time cause severe flooding, turning it into a real disaster for people. Some areas are more at risk when other territories have shocked because of never seen flash floods before. Flooding on the 13th of June this year caused great damage in Yellowstone National Park. The reason for the cataclysm was warm weather that was not typical for the season. Thus, snow became melting, and together with heavy rains, park's infrastructure was affected massively.
Holy shit, I missed it by a half second. Oh my. Holy shit, I missed it by a half second.
Many roads on the territory of the park were completely gone, so their reconstruction will take some time. Moreover, bridges were also washed out. According to the report of park officials, it will not reopen this year.
Oh my gosh.
Electricity on the territory was cut off because of hard damages after one of the most powerful floods for the last 500 years in this area. Hundreds of people were evacuated in Mexico to escape heavy rains. Several states were forced to face flooding and landslides. Huge part of the country's citizens lost everything they had. Some areas became inaccessible by vehicles that interfered with quick rescue operations and made evacuation of some locals unable. However, helicopters could solve the issue later. Texas was affected by flash flooding after torrential rains, and according to the announcement from the Gov, it was the second worst flooding ever recorded in this area. Severe natural disaster happened in Morocco, getting several districts underwater. Streets were closed when cars were washed out. Intensive rains in Germany caused piles of hail up to half a meter. Some roads were unable to move on them. The cataclysm was too intensive to provoke great damages. Climate change has its influence on further threat of being flooded more and more times later. However, industries that are located there also make flooding impact more destroying in future. As a result of serious consequences, authorities have decided to develop a master plan about flood protection. Massive rainfall turned the metro stations of Paris into a kind of pool. Meteorological authorities of the French capital announced that the equivalent of the cataclysm was 1 month of rain. Rescuers advised people to stay indoors. However, somewhere water reached into buildings and metro stations, so people were in panic as they could not understand whether they could go out or not. Heavy rains in Parwan province, Afghanistan led to flash flooding and many missing people in the country. One of the provinces even recorded over 200 millimeters for only 24 hours. Unfortunately, relief workers and rescue teams did not have access to some areas where roads were blocked. At the same time, over 120 houses were destroyed.
Ơi ơi. Ơi.
इकडे नंबर थोडी वा थोडी
Sometimes, everything happens so fast, and people face natural disasters unexpectedly. They have to cope with traffic challenges without any other alternatives.